It's 4th and 5. Pressure tight, we never slide. DJ calling routes, Cook holding down the line. Harris in the backfield, reading all the signs. Throne running deep, got that Razorback pride. Film on the screen, we break it down clean. Talk real ball, no script, no green screen. From the hill to the dome, we ride for the team. Red blood, white cleats, and a hog in the dream. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, film on the screen, we break it down clean. Talk real ball, no script, no green screen. From the hill to the dome, we ride for the team. Red blood, white cleats, and a hog in a dream.
Yes, sir. Here we go. You know what that song means. It is Friday here on 4th and 5, the morning huddle. Let's wrap this week off and up the right way. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's on the playbook for you here this morning. As you can already see, it's time for game 2 in the group rounds for the FIFA World Cup. Going to talk about our soccer team, national team that is, how we're going to get rocking and rolling. Also, top SEC players in the 2000s. I'm telling you, this is going to be a fun one. Sit back, relax, get out your pen and paper, and write these down. It's going to be fun. Also, another update up in Washington as far as the Protect College Sports Act goes. And I also want to let you know it is Friday in movie scores. Welcome in to 4th. Oh, wow. I cut that off quick. Let me bring that back. 4th and 5. You're watching the morning huddle. All right, so here we go. We got Grant. We got Josh, and I do have Big Z. Big Z, I see you back there. However, I may need to send you another link because I can't get your shot in for some reason. All right, so back all the way out. Close everything down. I'm gonna send you a link. Hit that link, and hopefully you can hop right back into this. But welcome in, fellas. How we doing?
Morning.
Friday,
dude.
God, Friday morning. About
If
time.
you can't have a good day today, then I don't tell you.
You must have had a really messed up week, or you got a really tough day tomorrow on tap. One of the two if you can't enjoy today. But it's gonna be a fun show. Josh, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing great. Let me see if I can get Big Z up in this thing real quick. Also on the show today, I got something very fun for y'all. Something exciting. I came across something yesterday, and I was just like, I can't believe this. It's it's a sequel to a movie that's coming out. Y'all just have to sit back and wait for that one. But movie scores, don't forget. That'll be at the end of the show. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask and send Zamal a link. I think I just got it to him. All right. Good morning, everyone. Let's see who's first in the chat. I'm looking at my end. Grant's going to double check me. We got Dennis Mitchell on my side. Dennis Mitchell is one of the names that is already in the hat. All right.
I got Joe Farley.
Joe Farley.
Joe Farley has been on it.
Is that 3 for Joe Farley?
We got Joe Farley, Dennis Mitchell, Razorback, Pride,
Yep.
Darren Hood, Jim Gum, Hogs Eddie. Man,
Yeah, that's 3 for Joe Farley. I mean, Joe, I don't know where you came from, all right? But you've been really stepping it up on the first to comment. 2 more, you get yourself a free T-shirt, my friend. All right, waiting on Big Z. I think I sent him the link. I'm assuming y'all got that too in that group text message I sent you. But let's get into it. It's going to be a fun show, as always. And I'm not going to lie, I need your help, viewers. At the end of the show, we're going to do our drawing to see who gets the 4th and 5 hoodie in the morning show mug. However, I can't remember who won one day. So right now, this is who I got. Buffy. She got the late edition yesterday because we started with throwing somebody in. Also yesterday, Dennis Mitchell. We got Hogs Eddie from earlier in the week, and I'm missing one person. If you know who you are, that one person, can you let me know in the chat? Also,
You get Buffy?
Yeah, I swear.
Sorry, I was spacing out. I was trying to figure out why you sent me this link. Do I need to be logged in?
No. I sent that for Big Z to log into. That's just. Is that back to back?
did you not? Yeah, did you not hear him say, Big Z, I'm going to send you another link?
No, I heard that part, but then he said that I sent y'all in the chat, so I was like, wait, am I missing something here?
Hey, it's early. It's early. 6:05 here on a Friday morning.
Yeah, you guys forget. I just woke up 5 minutes ago.
I get it. I understand. I wonder what's taking him so long to hop back on. Let me try this again. Anyway, Dennis Mitchell, good morning to you. Hogs Eddie, Donna Lawson. We have our Pope in the house. Chris Caver, Lance Sweep says, let's go. It's Friday. I'm with you. Josh Garr saying, what's up, 4th and 5? He said, actually say, yo, like that. We got trouble with the curve. Time to rise and grind. Walter Barnes is in the house. Heartbroken Hog. Every day this week. Buffy, good morning to you. We got Val up. Oh, yeah, I want to call out Ebony, too. You know how she was getting on to us for sleeping in? She slept in this morning. She has a workout class. She goes to Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday morning. She's a little late to it, so it's kind of hard to hold her accountable. Nobody there knows. I guess they'll know when she shows up. We also have DJ. I saw Hunting. Let's just say there was a plot twist. All right, so we talked about movies yesterday that some former Razorbacks were in. Grant was in a movie. Josh was an extra in a movie. Julian Horton doing his thing. But Peyton Hill is...
Whoa. I did some stunts, okay? Let's put some respect on my name.
So you're a stunt man?
Well, I mean, I don't know if that's what it got written down as, but I'll just say I did some stunts.
Was your name in the credits at the end?
No, dude, I was an extra.
Okay. All right. So I started watching Hunting. I got about 45 minutes in, then Ebony came home and she says, "No, we're not doing this." All right. So Did you watch it?
No, but I think you're maybe not accredited, but I think you've done some acting.
How do you know this? Oh God. First of all.
And Josh.
Yes, I have done quite a bit of acting.
And our very own Professor Eric Walter.
Oh man.
There's some archive videos from high school that I hope
these
never
are from
make
college.
out. Well, no, I'm saying there's additional ones to that I just hope that never actually surface.
I'll say this. What I do?
You're on my phone.
Yeah.
Forever now.
I after watching these videos that were sent to me yesterday in a group text, and I'm watching these videos, and I instantly started going back in my mind and started giving people grace, for anything that I've said. God, that was really stupid what that person did. And then I'm watching these videos of a movie that we tried to make when was that my first year in the NFL, or was that going into the NFL? I can't remember. But we were back home in Fayetteville. I know we were in Fayetteville, and we said, hey, let's make a movie. We had one of those older cameras with like the little zoom, like one of these type things. And I don't know what the plot was. I really don't. But there was a sheriff. I played the role of a gangster. I take that back. I hate to stereotype cast myself. Dang, I did. I played the role of a thug.
I don't even know how you recall this.
Josh played the role of a mobster. I don't know.
Can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember either. But
the only memory I have of that entire thing was
God, it's hard to watch. It's a hard watch. It's a very hard watch. Grant, how many times did you go back and watch that yesterday?
I could only watch it once because I was cringing so bad.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Hey, but I'll say this: you guys went all in. I mean, you didn't hold anything back.
Oh, we were in it. What's going on with Big Z, man? Where's he at? I guess he'll figure it out. Trying to get him situated. All right. Names in the hat. I need you to let me know that. I was finishing Hunting. I didn't watch the end of it, so don't spoil it for me. Trouble with the curve. I want to see how Peyton Hillis did. All right. Holding back my comments. I don't want anyone hating me. I'm assuming you watched it as well. And so, yeah, don't spoil anything for me. No, you cannot see this video. God, it was awful. Awful. Just, did I think I was acting? God, I don't have.
I just have no recollection of it. That was like watching it as a viewer for the first time.
Yeah, you're like, who is that person? I
just don't remember us doing it.
I remember it. I do remember it. It was fun. Good times. All right, let's get into our. In case you missed it here today. All right, fellas. Once again, brought to you by our friends at Parlay on 8th up there in Northwest Arkansas. Bentonville is the spot to be. 8th Street Market. Once again, any sporting event you want to hang out. Have great drinks, great food. And when I say good food, man, we talk about the chicken tenders, which are awesome. I like the flatbread. They got a really good flatbread over there at Parlay on 8th. And so Food's awesome. Drinks are awesome. The whole shebang. 42 TVs. Watch all the sports that you can handle with our friends over there at Parlay on 8. FIFA World Cup going on right now. I see Big Z backstage. Let me see if this one works. All right, hold on now. I got to have my boy Big Z in. I'm glad he wasn't here for that. He's not in that group text thread, Big Z? I hope not, because if he gets a hold of that video, we're cooked. All right, let me see if this works, and I can get Big Bear. He is. All right, here we go. Up first, Big Z is in the house. Let me test your audio real quick, Big Z. All right. Good morning. How you doing?
I'm all right. Good morning, fellas.
Nice.
How are y'all?
Big Z's up with us, man. We're doing great. All right, here we go. Hey, we got to celebrate. I don't know if y'all knew, Juneteenth, should have took the day off today. You know what I mean? I don't know. Let's do a little history. Celebrate Juneteenth today. If you're unfamiliar with what Juneteenth is, it's Freedom Day. Big day for people of color. All right. The story of Juneteenth begins in Texas when Major General Gordon Granger arrived in Galveston on June 19th, 1865, with the announcement that slavery has ended. As community listened to the readings of the general, and then people in Galveston learned for the first time that the Civil War was over. You got to think the Civil War ended. News traveled a little bit slower in some places that slavery was over, but big day, so huge day. If it wasn't for days like this and moments like this, I wouldn't be able to hang out with my boys. All right, so all in it. Big shout out. There'll be celebrations going on all across the country for that. I always have fun. I dabble in talking about racial things, especially from both sides, because I'm mixed. I'm white and black. And so I'm in the so when I was on the buzz, right, and Juneteenth came around, and all my co-workers are white, right? Justin Acree, Christian Weaver, and we have a really good friendship, still have a really good friendship. And so I would show up on a day like this. And, Justin's the general manager at the Buzz. And so I said, on air, Justin, I don't know, man. I just feel like, I don't know if I should work on a day like this because I'm black. He's like, what? He says, does the black community feel like this? I was like, 100%, man. We're locked in. He was like, oh, God. I've never really thought about it like that. So now he's feeling nervous because we're live on air. And so he says, I think you need to write a letter to our boss. And so I chat GPT'd a letter to our boss at the Buzz, and we read it out loud. And y'all, it is crazy creepy how convincing chat GPT can be when writing a letter to your boss. Very, very, very impressive the way that it worded, to the point to where I almost got all the black people a day off over there at the Buzz. But it was very, very impressive. I kind of want to call Justin this morning and see if anything's developed since then. I doubt it. All right, y'all. So Juneteenth, happy Juneteenth Day to everybody. All right, y'all. Let's get into another in case you miss it. Big day today. World Cup. Grant, I know you're locked in.
Oh yeah.
I know you're locked in. U.S. men's national team. They take on Australia in game 2. All right. So Grant, you're our soccer correspondent. I know you're locked in. Thoughts about this matchup?
Australia.
Yeah. Are they good? Should we win this game?
Man, honestly, I'm not 100% sure. I think they beat Turkey 2-0 in their opening game. Obviously we won 4-1. So I do wish the times were a little bit better.
Yeah.
My 2:00 kickoff, or not, I guess that's what they call it.
Is it what do they call it?
Is it a kickoff?
I mean, it starts with the foot.
2:00 start. Come on, man. It's USA.
Yeah, it's
I know.
You're not going to watch Big Z?
I'm going to watch it, but it's soccer, babe. I need football.
Some would argue it is football. Grant,
it's football.
Yeah, you're
football.
on. That's been the big contention, Grant, is the time. And you would think being a host country, they would have times a little bit more favorable.
Prime time, right? That's what you would expect.
Yeah, game against Australia. It's in Seattle, 3 p.m. there. 3 p.m. Eastern kickoff, 2:00 Central. And so, once again, final group game against Turkey is set for Thursday. And that one's going to be 10 p.m. Eastern time. So, a little late kick for friends over there in Los Angeles.
But I do think that we have a really good chance to win. I think Now anything could happen, obviously, but I think we could probably go 3 for 3 in pool play and get to the next round fully clean. But I'm interested to see. I know that, I think we surprised a few people last week when we
dominated,
took care of Uruguay.
Yeah,
the way we did. So it'll be interesting. I'm going to tune in as much as I can. I mean, I'll be at work, so I'll probably throw it up on my phone and try to keep up with it that way while I'm getting a few things done.
See, if we recognize Juneteenth, you'd be off today. Some places actually do recognize this as a holiday and they have off. Anybody have a job where you're off on Juneteenth? Just curious.
Yeah,
I even
a couple of my friends have today off.
Yeah, I even think in the news I think it was a paid holiday. I think I'd have to go back and look. All right,
I'll tell you this: me and Big Z work in manufacturing, and it's a hard day to take off in manufacturing.
Yeah,
they don't shut that thing down for nothing.
I get it. Hard working. All right, somebody said a kickoff is what they use to.
I guess they do
start the
technically,
match.
like they kick it backward, or like one team just gets the ball and they kick, whatever.
Yeah. And you said we played who?
What that's called.
Did you say Uruguay? Did you mean Paraguay?
Did we play Paraguay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah. I've got to get on it because you know who's watching. All right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know. It was one of the guys.
Yeah.
We played.
All right. Next topic, fellas. Just in case you missed it, we'll be quick on this because once again, it's just another thing. The reason we talk about this so often because whenever a decision is made, it's going to change college sports, okay? Back in Washington, once again, the Protect College Sports Act clears another hurdle. This thing is getting closer and closer. Get into the details on this one. Where is this at? There we go. After Thursday's vote, Ted Cruz told reporters Senate Majority Leader John Thune intends to bring the Protect College Act, Sports Act that is, to the Senate floor. So it's passing all these, stages it needs to get. Now it will be presented at the Senate floor. However, timing is going to be huge. This thing won't be scheduled to run during the summer recess. It'll be from August 10th through September 11th, which leaves an extremely narrow window right before football season. If they don't time it right, it'll be after football season starts. But this is for all of college sports. I'm being very selective just for football, so I guess it really doesn't matter. But this thing needs 60 votes in order to pass. And I think it'll pass. I really do. The SEC, the Big 12, maybe Big 10, they're still against this thing from passing. But you got former coaches like Nick Saban and all these athletic director from Notre Dame. They went to Congress, and they want this thing to pass. So be on the lookout. A huge shift in college sports, most likely going to happen, and it should happen right before football season. We don't have to get into the weeds with that. We got a jam-packed show. If you're interested in what this means, go back to a couple of our other episodes that are titled on our YouTube page, and you can hear all about it. You can hear what Josh has to think about it because he has his opinion, and it is, I would say, probably on par with the reality of what it should be. All right, those will be in some other episodes if you want to go back and watch. All right, y'all ready for this big news right here?
Let's go.
We got a sequel to a movie coming out. This is just in case you missed this. I don't know if y'all saw this. I had to do some digging for this. All right. And I didn't even know this thing was set up to have a sequel, one. And two, I don't even know what direction they would go. I really don't. I want to see if y'all can guess what this is. Okay. This is a film that I'll tell you who's starring in it. Jim Carrey. He's starring in it.
The Mask.
Grinch.
The Grinch. That's
The
right.
Grinch.
The Grinch.
The Grinch.
The sequel confirmed. Christmas comeback.
Let's go.
I love The Grinch. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies. Jim Carrey in that is just spectacular. They haven't announced who else would come back. You know, little Cindy Lou Who, she ain't so little anymore. She grown. But the title of this, I think I have this in here. We can probably have some fun and try to figure out what they're saying. The title of this, I thought I had it in here. I guess I do not. Yeah, I do. It's called How the Grinch Stole Christmas. What was it called before?
The Grinch Who Stole Christmas?
The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. The sequel will be called How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I feel like that was pretty much put on display during the first movie. We saw how he stole it, right? Huh. Yeah. Interesting. Not sure how we're gonna get rolling with that one. I saw that Cindy Lou Who is a rock star. I saw her and Jim Carrey take a picture.
2000 was when that one came out, huh?
Yeah, 26 years later, running it back.
That one was called Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Is a 2000 American Christmas comedy film directed by Ron Howard.
Maybe they're going to switch up the name. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. All right. I'm rolling in the green. Back for Grinch sequel, How the Grinch Stole Christmas has been confirmed. I don't know. I don't know how else to read that. Don't dock me for that, Professor. All right. Let's get into some fun debate topics here this morning, fellas. I got all your lists. We got a new top 50 SEC player list that came out. I'm going to go through some of those, but I put together a top 5 in chat. I really want y'all to play along and have fun with this one. All right. This is going to be a very tough one to narrow down. Big Z's list, a little biased, I would say. All the other lists, it's going to be competitive. We're going to really try to argue to narrow it down of the top 5 SEC college football players since the 2000s, excluding quarterbacks. No quarterbacks can be in this list. So,
Big Z, did you pick all LSU and Arkansas players?
I went out of the box on one player.
Hold on, save it. We're about to get to it. All right, here we go.
All LSU players and then one Arkansas player.
First drive.
Wow, look at this guy.
Brought to you by Southwest Auto Collection in Arkadelphia. Once again, you need a new ride, not now. Come on, Chris Caver, say it so the people in the back can hear you right now. All you have to do is head to iDriveSWA.com. Open up that laptop. You can browse that huge inventory they got. Awesome selection. They got a drive now, pay later option. So right, once you're in that spot, Big Z, we've been there before. All right, I've been in a car with Big Z before. All right, car in college, named Betty. You remember Betty?
Ooh, Betty, please.
Betty had a mind of her own, and I remember going places with Big Z, and the I would say the toughest or the one spot of the night that we were unsure of the most was if the car was going to start. All right, so I've never seen a man talk to a car the way that Big Z has talked to Betty. All right, but Betty got you through. All right, now
we got through some good days, man.
Now, if you're like Big Z and you can't really risk it, all right, head to iDrive SWA. They got a drive now, pay later. So if you ain't got the money at the moment, it's cool. You can work up to it. You got 90 days before you need to make a payment over there at Southwest Auto on select models. And don't forget, no matter where you are in the state, they'll bring that vehicle right on over to you. All right, fellas, let's go ahead and get into our first topic, the top SEC football players of the 2000s. All right, excluding quarterbacks. All right, so let's go ahead and take a list. We're going to take a look at the list that dropped the other day. I'm not sure what organization, what outlet put this together, but you can see right now, this is the list they put together. Top 5. The number 1 player, they got Derrick Henry. I'll do some notable names. Number 3, you got Darren McFadden. All the way on the other side, 45. You got Sean Andrews made the list. All right, so those are 2 hogs on the list, and you can see all these other players that you're like, oh, I remember that guy. Oh, I remember that guy. But I challenged the guys yesterday to send me a note and let me know who you think your top 5 is. All right. So with that being said, who wants to go first? All right. I feel like, Josh, you ready? You want to rock this one off?
Yeah. Did you actually put a graphic together for the list that I sent you?
Come on, man. Who you talking to?
You did. Who is number 9 on that list?
Yeah. Who is number 9 on that list? You want to go back to number 9? Did you just say who was Eric Berry?
No. It says T-Berry.
Oh, T-Berry's on the list. All right, Josh. Josh's top 5 from left to right. Devontae Smith, Heisman winner from Alabama. Derrick Henry, Heisman winner from Alabama. Darren McFadden should be Heisman winner from Arkansas, 2-time runner-up. He also has Jadeveon Clowney, defensive end from South Carolina, and Patrick Peterson, DB, All-American from LSU.
The real reason, the order that you just read them off is not the order that I had picked.
I know. I said from left to right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Darren McFadden, I put it in my number one spot because what he did for 3 consecutive years with other top-tier backs in the SEC, I thought was superior to anybody else. I think Derrick Henry had an amazing, crazy season and a good career too. But I mean, at Alabama back then, I mean, he's playing with the absolute best offensive line in the country, the best recruits, all the top guys. I think you put Darren McFadden there, he might have a better season than what Derrick Henry did. Then I've got so Derrick Henry at number 2, Jadeveon Clowney, just because he was so dominant at defensive end. Patrick Peterson, even though he didn't have the best stats of all the LSU defensive backs, well, it's partly because people stopped throwing his way. He was that dominant on the field that they just said, we can't go to that side of the field. So it limited some of his stats. And then Devontae Smith, who had arguably like the craziest receiving season that we've ever seen, one of the first receivers to win a Heisman Trophy in a long time. So super stoked about you putting that together for us. And I like my list over everybody else's list. And I haven't
haven't even seen everybody's list. Yet. All right, so
the last for me.
Josh's top 5, as you can see right here. Pretty good list. And like I said, fellas, let's talk about Josh's top 5 first, and then we'll get to our other list. I even put one together. But Josh's top 5, we're all out on this. So once again, we'll go ahead and bring it back up. Darren McFadden, he has at number 1. Where are you at on that one, fellas?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue that.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into too many details because I haven't talked about my list.
Oh, you want to do your list first? All right, we can go ahead and do your list first. All right, Grant, you'll go next. All right, here goes Grant's top 5. Grant, go ahead and walk us through it.
All right, number 1, I got Darren McFadden. And I say that because there's over 3 years, kind of to Josh's point. I mean, runner-up in the Heisman twice. You got a 2-time SEC Offensive Player of the Year. Let's see. I got some notes written down here. I was looking up some of these stats on people. Yeah. Almost 5,000 career rushing yards, or 4,600 career rushing yards in 3 years. Yeah. I mean, we're talking about some insane stuff here. I really wish he would have come back for that last year, to be honest with you, because I think it would have been crazy what these stats would have been.
With Petrino that last year?
Oh, yeah. I mean, his all-purpose yards would have been through the roof, him and Felix both. Number 2, I got Derrick Henry. Obviously won the Heisman 2015. Single-season SEC rushing record, single-season touchdown record. I mean, you kind of go on in that perspective. But I do agree with Josh in the sense that you had some really good players around him. That was when Alabama was really starting to flourish. Number 3, I got Patrick Peterson as well. Ooh. He got the nation's in that year that the 1 year he played, I guess his best year. He had the Bednarik Award and the Thorpe Award. So best DB and the nation's best defensive player, SEC Defensive Player of the Year, Special Teams Player of the Year. Anytime you're starting to compile multiple Players of the Year awards, or top defensive this or offensive that, I think you got to be in the conversation of top 5. Here's the one that's I think people forgot about. Not this guy, because I saw he was at number 8.
Yeah.
Glenn Dorsey.
Beast. Ooh, like Big Z said.
Big Z, you know better than anybody, right? What'd you get there in 06 or 07?
Hold on. I'm next.
Okay.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. Fair enough. All right. Back to it.
So okay. My bad. All right. We'll get them going here. And I had to look this up, but in 2007, he won the Outland Trophy, so the best interior defense or offensive lineman, the Lombardi Award, Nagurski Award, the Lott Trophy, Defensive Player of the Year, Consensus All-American, and was probably the best defensive player on the 2007 National Championship team.
Glenn Dorsey.
That's a hell of a stat.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too shabby.
And then I got Julio Jones as my 5th guy, and I picked Julio because, I mean, number 1, over his career at Alabama, he revolutionized Alabama. I think if you think about Alabama football, you think about defense, and I think you still probably think about defense when you think about those years. But you really never thought about Alabama as like they're a dynamic, open it up, pass the ball down the field. It was just 3 yards in a cloud of dust, and then we're going to just be an iron curtain on defense.
Yeah.
And he broke them out of that. And so, and also when I remember when he was younger at Alabama, I think later on he just kind of focused on wide receiver, but he used to be punt returner, kick returner. I mean, that guy is like 6'5", 220, 225 out there returning kicks, punts, and then flipping the field when he was a wide receiver. And we saw him play live. Now, I'll say this. I forgot about a few people when that list popped up.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some like that's a tough list to put. There's been some really good players in the last 25 years in the SEC. Patrick Willis.
Yeah, somebody. Hold on. We'll get to other people's lists first, so that we can get all into it. But somebody did ask if Hunter Henry was on this list. Once again, this is a list that dropped. And there's only 2 Razorbacks that made the list. It was Darren McFadden and Sean Andrews at 45. Top 50 players of all time in the SEC since the 2000s. Sorry, not all time. Since the 2000s that are not quarterback. All right, here we up. Big Z, it's on you now. Here's Big Z's list. Now,
all right, let's hear it.
I only put 4 on here because you're tripping with one of them. All right, so here goes Big Z's 4. All right, Big Z's 4. I appreciate the love, Big Z, but I do obtain something called called self-awareness. All right, I love myself. Hold on. But Big Z, he put.
Time out. Is this not? Did you not ask me for my top 5? Right.
I can't do it. That's
not what we doing?
I couldn't put myself on that graphic. I couldn't do it.
Okay.
I couldn't do it. That's not no. I mean, I don't want people to see this and say, "Man, you should be confident." But I just think,
Chat.
Yeah.
Chat, this is my top 5. This is my opinion. Right.
Yeah.
This Big Z top 5.
Yeah. Big Z
Let
top
it go,
5.
DJ.
Big Z top 5.
Let it go. Now, mine is not in no specific order. This is just my personal top 5. No quarterbacks involved because I would have Cam Newton
100%
on that man.
Yeah.
But first of all, I was talking about Glenn Dorsey. He popped up in this conversation. And I tell you what, my freshman year at LSU, my daily struggle was against Glenn Dorsey and Ricky Jean Francois. That was me every day at practice. Every day.
Every day.
Every day, DJ. I was already pissed off because I'm thinking I'm coming to LSU. I'm going to start. I'm the #1 offensive lineman coming out of LSU, the state of Louisiana. And things happen. I wind up having a red shirt. But when I tell you, I saw some stuff at practice every day. My back still hurting. My back is still hurting. But when I tell you Ricky Jean Francois is the man, this man looked me in my eye. He saw me. I was, my best attribute of football was knocking people off the ball. And Ricky Jean, I never went against this man for maybe like a month. And he was looking at film and like, man, he always would look back at me like, man, Z, you really good. You could get people off the ball. I'm going against Glenn Dorsey. He looked me in my eye one practice one day and said, you will never touch me, Big Z. I said, what? Let's go. Let's line it up right now.
Line it up.
DJ, I could not touch this man. I could not. We'll snap the ball. I would try. I'm looking what he do. People in practice. I'm like, man, this man, I cannot touch this man, and he's right here. And I would brag to my friends, my family members, all the players. I'm like, man, when this dude get on the field and he gets the time to shine, because we had so many stars on the defensive line, I was like, this man, and sure enough, the national championship come in 2008, 6 tackles. Sack, and he's the defensive MVP of the game, and I just knew he was that guy because my back and my shoulders knew he was the man, and that's why I have Ricky Jean as my favorite SEC defensive lineman. And we do have a couple of honorable mentions. With that, I'll talk to you guys off camera about that later. But number 2, I have. I'm gonna go with Patrick Willis, linebacker. That's what Cook was bringing up. This guy was 6'1", Ole Miss, and I know everyone remember the famous glove. This guy was tearing people apart at linebacker. Man, I really enjoyed watching this guy play because he was very physical, aggressive. He was the 11th pick overall in the first round. A guy from Ole Miss who was really good. And number 3, I picked this guy, Percy Harvin, because I used to kick a lot of guys' ass on NCAA with Percy Harvin on Florida. That was my go-to receiver, all those touchdowns. That's what it was.
Every time.
That
Cheat
guy
code.
was a cheat code. He was. They cheated with him in that game. And running back, I'm a little biased. I'm gonna go with Nile Davis, Arkansas. I mean, man,
Yeah.
come on.
Now D, special talent over there. Even dealing with injuries. Coming in, breaking his, coming bouncing back, very special talent. Now, Big Z, I'm gonna say this, a lot of people are gonna be like, you got an Arkansas running back in there, and his name's not Darren McFadden?
Man, this is my top 5. Chad, what's up? Are we allowed to have an opinion, right?
You're right. This is Z's top 5.
This is Big Z's top 5, baby. What's up?
Top 5. Hey, I like. All right, my bad. Z's top 5.
Can he not have his own favorite people, man?
What's up, DJ? You all right?
I'm good. My bad, Big Z.
I want to see yours. What you got, DJ?
All right, here we go. I got my list put together too. Here's my top 5, and I share a few with Big Z and a few with y'all. But I got 2 guys on here that y'all have not mentioned, and I may be position bias, but it doesn't take away from how certified of a baller this guy is. All right, here we go. Top 5. Percy Harvin. Big Z, I'm with you, man. This dude was electric. I mean. He was the type that kept people up at night, and those people were usually defensive coordinators the night before, trying to figure out how to slow this guy down. All right, super special at Florida, and it's pretty impressive when you stand out at Florida. When he played, when you have as much talent as Florida did, he still separated himself. Percy Harvin kind of reminds me of a little bit bigger Joe Adams, but a little bit more physical, which is hard to say. But yeah, he set the tone, and I just think he's one of the more electric offensive players of all time in the SEC. That's not a quarterback. Then I got the tight end from Georgia, Brock Bowers. All right. I don't know if y'all watch this guy closely. Brock Bowers was a dog. No one could guard him. Didn't matter if it was a corner, a safety, a linebacker. He was a mismatch problem all across the field. Big time playmaker. And then it went over to the NFL as well. Same thing. They can't guard this guy. Part of the national championship team at Georgia. And once again, another player that stood out on a team loaded with talent. Won the Mackey Award. And in my opinion, I would arguably say the best tight end to ever play college football, Brock Bowers. All right. And I'm biased towards the position. Dude was special. I remember watching him his freshman year. We were at Georgia at this game. I was working, and I came across Olson Charles. He was a former tight end at Georgia. I saw him in the concourse. I said, "Who's that young guy?" He said, "Dude's a beast." His freshman year, dominating. Darren McFadden, I got as my number 1. All right. 2-time Heisman runner-up. Spectacular. I learned that there was different levels to athleticism when I got to the University of Arkansas. Grant, you know how it was. Young guys coming out there, try to make a name for yourself, doing conditioning drills. And I remember one time we were running with the adults. That's what I said, because usually they kept the freshmen, you have to work up to working out with the rest of the team. I remember I tried to show out on sprints doing gassers. And then I was in a group with Darren McFadden. And I said, okay, there's different levels here. I see that now. Wow.
When he was giving about 75-80% effort, dusting everybody.
And then as much as when you see running backs, finesse players, one of the most physical players I've ever seen. I challenge y'all to go back and watch him on kickoff return. Whenever Felix would get the ball, first of all, if you're a special teams coordinator, right, and you have 2 returners in the back and you have to pick which side to kick it to, you got Darren McFadden on one side, Felix Jones on the other side. And this was their 3rd year. All right. Usually you set those guys down. They wanted to be out there, but Darren was a headhunter looking for people to block when Felix got that ball. But I remember blocking for Darren one time, and he ran past me and brushed me on the shoulder, and I needed a second. It hurt. All right, so I always felt bad for guys who tried to slow him down. So very, very impressive. I'm Darren McFadden, number 1 player on that list. All right, getting back to it. Next up, I got Myles Garrett, defensive end, Texas A&M. Now, I know a lot of people may say, what about Von Miller? Texas A&M didn't come over to the SEC until 2012, and so he didn't make the list. But Myles Garrett, so I was just thinking, like, we know how much of a freak of a nature he is. We were covering this game down in Texas A&M too. We had to put 3 guys to his side to try to slow him down. However, his freshman year, out of the gate, he was an All-American, SEC first team, All-SEC first team, 12 and a half sacks his freshman year. He went on to play 36 games, 32 and a half sacks, too many tackles for loss to count. First round draft pick, first defensive player off the board. Myles Garrett, freak of nature. I know between him and Jadeveon Clowney, I'm taking Myles Garrett. And that's tough. That is tough. I'll say this. This may sound wild, and y'all may get on to me for this. I feel like we really didn't talk about Jadeveon Clowney until he had that hit against Michigan in the bowl game. Before that, no one talked about him. Still a solid player, first round draft pick. We get all that. Top recruit coming out of high school, but on the national stage, when he had that hit and the helmet came off and then he got the scooping, that's what really put him on the map. Outside of that, I can't recall too many other Jadeveon Clowney impacts. I can't. It is what it is.
Kid, though. Sick kid.
Say what? Oh, it was sick kid. Probably one of my favorite hits in all of college football. And to wrap this up, Big Z, I'm with you. Patrick Willis.
My God.
I mean, you talk about playing the position the way that it's meant to be played. When you got guys like I just described and Darren McFadden, when you talk about who's some of the best defensive players you ever played against, he instantly says Patrick Willis. That's the first name that comes to his mind. You know, game recognized game, physical, and then it just translated over to the NFL as well. I know this is just strictly college, but as far as the physical speed, sideline to sideline, never being in a mismatch position, and just a dominant force on the defensive side of the ball, I like Patrick Willis. But fellas, there's a lot of guys that we can open this up to.
I'm surprised that you guys, nobody else had Devontae Smith on
No,
their list.
I don't.
6'1", 175 pounds. Almost 3 decades go by before a wide receiver wins a Heisman again. This guy goes off for, 1,800 yards, 20 some odd touchdowns in the air, another handful touchdowns rushing the ball in the SEC. The SEC.
God, I just, and
Crazy.
I think he's a dog.
6'1", 175 pounds, making grown men look like they don't know how to play football.
All right. Who would you rather have on your team, Devontae Smith or Joe Adams?
Well, come on, man. I grew up with Joe.
No, I mean, no, just, you know, God, why do I always come off like a hater? I come off like a hater.
I want both of them.
I come off like a hater.
They're both very unique talents. I want both of them, but I'm not picking one or the other. Like we got to, rank them.
I feel like when Devontae won the Heisman, I don't really feel like that Heisman class was, you know what I mean? It wasn't.
If you don't feel like it, if you don't feel like the Heisman class was what it was, look at the stats.
Yeah.
At 175 pounds, he was so good that they just were like, we're throwing the ball to him every time.
I mean, we could go through and I bet we could go through and find multiple players that are not on this list that led the SEC in stats.
Man, I don't know. I ain't seen a receiver, do what he did.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. He did win the Heisman. And I would love to bring an Alabama fan in here. I feel like most people, if you were to pick a Bama receiver, I would assume they would take Julio number 1.
Or Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
You know who was really good was Protho before he broke his leg. You remember that receiver?
Yeah. Tyrone Prothro.
Yeah. Insane. But we're not
And
sleeping
then
on
he goes
Devontae
on,
Smith.
and then he goes on to the NFL. He's already had like 3 or 4 1,000-yard seasons in the NFL.
Yeah, I mean, he's great. He's great. There's no denying that. He's on this list for a reason. All right.
Heartbroken Hod in the comments said, we all love Joe. Devontae Smith was the better player. Well, here's what I'll say to that is I'm not going to get in between ranking the two because they're different people, they're different types of players. But Joe Adams played in a Bobby Petrino offense with 3 or 4 other NFL guys receiving the ball at the same time.
Yeah.
And if Joe Adams would have went to Ole Miss, he would have probably touched the ball 20 times as a Dexter McCluster type running back and another 10 to 12 times in the air.
Well,
they would have used him so much more in a different scheme and a different team that he probably could have won a Heisman.
Well, I don't want to sleep on that though, because I'm pretty sure.
I'll be honest,
I'm pretty sure
Jalen Waddle and John Mechie.
I was gonna say they had Waddle. They had did they not have Ruggs on that team as well? A first round receiver,
maybe. But I'll say, I mean, this was the Heisman class. I had to look it up because I couldn't remember everybody off the top of my head.
Jerry Jeudy was on that team too. Yeah,
Devonta Smith, Trevor Lawrence, Mac Jones, and Kyle Trask were the top 4 in the Heisman voting.
Okay.
Sunshine.
You would have thought.
I mean, Trevor Lawrence maybe.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he was second. He was runner up. But
God,
I mean, Mac Jones, Kyle Trask.
I mean, let's not sit here and act like it's easy to put together a top 5. All right, they're all going to be good. I'm just curious if we can collectively agree on one receiver. It looks like we're not.
I don't think we can.
No.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many talented guys, man. Come on.
What about Percy Harvin?
You got AJ Green, Percy Harvin.
God.
AJ from Georgia.
AJ Green.
I mean, also, Justin Jefferson,
Jamar
Chase.
Chase. Yeah, that's tough. God, come on, guys. We can
pull that list back up. You got that list,
Yeah,
Andy? I am
got that
curious
list.
because there's a few on there that I didn't think of because we talked about it a little bit yesterday. I didn't know anybody's picks, but who else did I say? I was trying to really think of an offensive lineman, to be honest, because there's been a lot of really good offensive linemen that have come out of the SEC.
Yeah.
Andre Smith. That's the one I brought up yesterday.
Mike Evans.
He's at, what, 46?
No.
I talked about Mike Evans.
Leonard Fournette, that year he had at LSU was something special.
Oh, yeah.
Leonard.
Here's the one that's crazy that almost breaks the top 5. Tyrann Mathieu?
Yeah, look. I don't want to sound disrespectful.
No, I'm not gonna be disrespectful because he had a year in there that was unbelievable. I think it was his last year.
It's all right. I mean, I'm lying. It was really good.
Mystique about that guy.
Me neither. All right, Big Z, you're from
that's the
LSU.
thing. So okay, top 50. I won't argue that. I think he had a top 50 season, but number 6.
Number 6.
I can bring a clip up right now.
Joe Adams cooking them.
When he cooks them.
Yeah.
For 6. And then the next year he changes his number and then returns a few punts. And
are you
now
putting,
he's in the top 6
is LSU putting, as far as DBs are concerned, are they putting Tyrann Mathieu over Patrick Peterson?
Yeah, well, I don't know if
or
LSU's
Morris
doing
Claiborne.
that.
Morris Claiborne?
Yeah, I don't know if LSU's doing that, but that list did that. And that was kind of for that list, that was the first thing that stood out to me because I thought Patrick deserves to be top 5, honestly. Because I just, maybe I'm building him up in my mind from watching him when I was young.
No, he was special. He was.
I mean, I just remember him being like, offenses had to plan around him.
Yeah. He was one of the first DBs in a long time that actually made a push to potentially win the Heisman since Charles Woodson. All right. So you don't see that a lot in the defensive backfield. All right.
I ain't gonna lie though, Act 3 Squirrel did cook him right before halftime.
Act 3 Squirrel. You remember the name of the play? There it is.
I mean, if you're gonna play defense and you're gonna play corner, it's a how many times did you go after me and how many times did you win? Because the offense is gonna win.
Yeah. I would pick Patrick Peterson over the Honey Badger. I think maybe his name got him some, I don't know. Back to this, another surprise for me, up so high. And even though he made my list, did not make my list, is David Pollock, linebacker from Georgia. I know he was a dog.
Defensive end. Yeah, he was a dog. I forgot about Melvin Ingram.
He played D, and I thought he played linebacker.
Or not Mark Ingram.
But no, he was good, but
he played DN. Yeah, he played DN. He was, I mean,
like that over.
Yeah, he was pretty good, man. He was pretty good.
Okay.
Kyle Pitts, forgot about him.
Kyle Pitts, tight end from Florida, insane. He was a mismatch issue. Eric Berry, Tennessee player, DB.
Yeah.
DB. Who?
He was another guy. He was special. It was fun watching.
He carried over to the NFL as well, and I think he ended up. He had cancer.
Yeah,
right.
Battled
got
back.
treatment, came back and played.
Came back and played. God, there's so many people we could just talk about on this list.
Josh Reed from LSU. I was reading about him yesterday. I didn't watch him when he was at LSU, but when you had to go back and look at this list, he was a wide receiver at LSU in the early 2000s. But he had some crazy seasons, and I watched a little bit of his highlights yesterday. And I don't know how he's not on the list because there wasn't anybody that really touched his numbers until Devontae Smith.
Josh Reed. I've never even heard of this guy.
Me either.
Proves the point.
Look him up.
All right, y'all. We see some people here. Kobe Hamilton was special. No doubt about it. I think he is our team leading receiver. Could be him and Jay Ryder up there.
Let me read.
Remember Dwayne Bowe?
Hey, you know who I'm surprised is not on this list? Dang, why did I pull up a web tab? I'm surprised that is not on this list, which is kind of, I don't know if this is like a, just because of what happened after he played. How is Aaron Hernandez not on this list? Tight end from Florida. I'm putting him up. I mean, when I talked about Brock Bowers, almost reminds me of Aaron Hernandez. And if you were to ask me which tight end would I pick from Florida between Aaron Hernandez and Kyle Pitts, it'd be tough. It would be tough, but I would probably pick Hernandez. He was an issue out there. Now, I'm assuming he didn't make this list because of maybe some off-the-field issues.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
To say, I don't know.
I don't know. But, I mean, if you're talking about what he did.
Yeah.
On the field.
On the field. Yeah, he was a beast.
He is 51. Brandon Spikes. Oh, I remember Brandon Spikes.
God. Yeah.
Brandon Spikes is the whole reason I never tried to chase anybody down after interception.
Oh, Brandon Spikes. We ran
2008.
Oh, man. 2000. Was that down in Florida or?
No, 2008 was at home.
What was down in Florida?
They came
09.
for that one.
Do you have a clip of you getting decleted by Brandon Spikes chasing down an interception?
It's probably out there somewhere. I'll never forget it, man.
All right.
Casey,
Eric,
that ball.
Eric, we'll pick you. Eric, that'll be an assignment for you. Find the clip of that interception in 2008 and see if you can find Brandon Spikes and Grant Cook. Dante Hightower is another name, special player. When it comes to linebackers at Alabama, Ronaldo McClain is a guy that I think about a lot. Special. Reuben Foster, special. But back to Brandon Spikes, 42 lead. I was gearing myself up all week for this play. It was in our first 8. We have our scripted plays. And they said, all right, DJ, you're in. You're going to be lined up at fullback because, you typically don't line up at fullback. Dennis Johnson, I can't remember if it was Dennis or Nal Davis that was running back. 42 lead. And the way it's going to work out based off our formation, it's going to open up and it's going to be you and Brandon Spikes in the hole. I was like, shit. All right, buddy. Hey, you got to strap up, though. So I'm like, all right, here we go. And I told Ben Cleveland on the sideline, be ready because I'm probably going to need a second. All right. So it opened up. And I remember – time stopped, and you gotta think he had that visor, black visor. He had gold teeth and his dreads coming out. He looked like the Predator out there. I remember just right before contact, I said, screw it, and just closed my eyes and just tried to hit him as hard as I could. And it opened up. But I when I opened my eyes again, I started seeing 3 of everything. And so Ben saw me tap my hat, needed a second. But that Florida game was fun, man. It was intense. I felt like we got screwed that game down there in Florida. But that was fun. I think that was one of our first times as a team realizing, dang, we're better than we thought we were. Because that was a really good
Dunlap.
Florida was
Carlos Dunlap.
Yeah,
that's why I can't believe you guys are such hardcore supporters of the NCAA after they took that win away from us in Florida.
He ain't lied, man. Okay, fair. You know what, Josh? About to hop on board with you just for bringing up that point right there. Great point right there. All right, y'all, let's figure out. I can't remember who the other person was, and I don't know if you said it in the chat. Jim, Chris Caver, Valerie. I'm missing one person as far as who gets their name in the hat for the drawing. So I got Buffy, I got Hogs Eddie, and I got Dennis, but I'm missing somebody, and I can't remember from which day. All right. So if you know that you were being represented and you got your name in the hat, please let me know. But we still need to get one more person in here. So right now we're about to do our competition round. We're going to blast through this. It's movie scores, so it'll be really fun. But I need you to go ahead and lock in who you want to play for you. Who you want to play for you, represent you for the last name to go into the hat. And I almost forgot this too, and in case you missed it, one more Razorback thing as we wrap this up. Grant, we got big news in football. A commitment on the on the offensive side of things. That's right. So in basketball, got a commitment in the big man realm of things. So details on this. Football, we got a 6'8", 275-pound lineman. Shaw is heavily recruited by Wisconsin, Boston College, and Iowa State, as well as Ole Miss, Minnesota, Oklahoma State. He is a 4-star recruit. He is the 4th 4-star of the class. Big one for Coach Ryan Silverfield. Let's go. And on the basketball side of things, we got, Ilya, I can't pronounce this. Ilya Frolov. He's a Russian center. He's from Russia. Commits to Arkansas basketball. Big time commitment. I'm talking 6'11", 225. 225. All right. So some big things going on there. And I like the size. I know 6'8", 275. I like that coming in because now you got a frame that you can build. Get him up to about maybe 305, still be slender, still be athletic. I think that I'd rather do 6'8", 275 than 6'8", 385 because then you got a project once you get to campus. So big fan of that. Line it up. I think Valerie found out who our winner was. I'll check that here in just a second. But let's go ahead and get to the Blitz. The Blitz is brought to you by our friends at Ortho Arkansas. That's right. All those orthopedic needs. I'm telling you, if you're a former player and you're 6'8", and you played about at maybe 325 pounds, I know your knees hurt. Hell, Big Z, all those days of Glenn Dorsey and Ricky Jean Francois, that back in that shoulder. I'm telling you, my friends that my friends at Ortho Arkansas, man, they'll get you back in the game. All right, they'll get you back in the game, Big Z. Yeah, don't have those things lingering any longer. Now, Big Z, you talked about coming to Arkansas. So Big Z, one task that he always has when coming to Arkansas is tackling that mountain. And I'm not, it's not a metaphor. I'm actually mountain, Pinnacle Mountain in Big Z. Right now, their record is 1-1. All right.
Dang, that's a hard one too. Woo. Barely one.
Yeah, it was. He had to work for that second one, but you tied it up, and so right now, Pinnacle Mountain won, Big Z won, and they're gonna have their third matchup maybe in July. The thing is, Big Z is gonna be hot. All right. And you said your little girl may come too, so now you may be carrying a little bit up that mountain as well. All right, so
nah, her uncle is going to carry her. I'm trying to get up the mountain.
All right, fair enough.
I'll tell you, man, when you got your kids there, though, you got an extra. You get a little bit of extra boost because you don't want them to see. You don't want them to see dad struggling.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I did it already.
Yeah, I think I was there when you did it the first time.
Oh man!
No, Josh wasn't there.
So
was Paige not with us?
That was the second time.
There. It was
it's Samson.
It was Tracy.
Yeah,
I think Big Z's had a couple moments to the top of that mountain because I for some reason I've got a vision of him up top.
Well, there was a picture. We took a picture.
I posted a picture of me finally making it up.
Maybe that's it.
So the first time we went up that mountain, Samson, he played offensive line at Green Bay. He's from South Florida. He came up, Big Z came up. We were in town for Easter, all right? And we were trying to make it up that mountain. And then that means Paige and Tracy, all of them would have been there too. We got to like maybe marker 6. Big Z said, my little doogie, DJ, I love you. I appreciate it. I'm going to see y'all on the way down. You know, and us as football, come on, Big Z, let's do this. But I saw the look in Big Z's eye. He wasn't making it up the mountain that day. And so we caught him on the way down, all right? But he came back and defeated it. We got pictures to prove it.
At the time, I had some good issues with height. You know, I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
But I got over that. Hey, I met a friend and everything on top of the mountain.
Fourth. Oh, yeah. They took our pictures and everything. Fourth name in the hat. I got it. It is Jeremy. Jeremy Harvey was the name in the hat. So appreciate that, Val, for looking that up for me. So we got the balls in there. But let's figure out who we're playing for the last one. I want to talk to Samson. That'd be fun. We'll see if we can. How fun would it be if we connected with Samson on here? All right, here we go. Josh getting a lot of love. Josh getting a lot of love. All right, I see Jeremy. I got you, Jeremy. I got you, Jeremy Harvey. Who you want, Josh? You want
Hogs Eddie?
Hogs Eddie is already in. He's already in. All right, let's go Taylor. Yeah, Josh, play for Taylor.
Taylor Roche.
All right. Grant represented me earlier this week. Okay, I got it. Josh Gar. All right, Josh Gar.
Right.
That'll be Grant. Josh. And oh dang, Big Z, no love.
I don't have no love. Come on, Chad. Hey,
Y'all hook him up. Come on now. We need one for Big Z. One for Big Z. Just line it up.
All right. They gonna do me like that on Juneteenth. I see how it is. Hey, show me some love.
Not on Juneteenth. I don't even know why. Why did I do this? I feel like I segregated the screens. Man, hold on, man. Let me.
Dang, yeah, man.
I
Can
did.
we blend this
Hey,
up?
mix it up.
Wow,
Mix it up,
I
DJ.
can't believe I
DJ.
segregated the scenes. I'm sorry, fellas. That was not intentional. Okay.
I see what you're doing.
All right, we got Lance Swoops.
All right, Lance Swoops.
Josh Sorrell.
Okay.
Dang, yeah. We got now. Everybody's pouring in.
All right. How about this? Sorry.
Seems a little suspect now. Everybody wants to. I mean,
All right. There we go.
I didn't want them to begin with. Come
All right.
on.
There
now.
we go.
There we go.
Is that better? There we go. Mix it up a little bit. All right.
Oh.
The right side of this screen's looking thick. So.
I wasn't gonna say it. I'm worried about y'all now.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody, the whole screen's leaning this way now.
Hey, Cook, thick is in. Thick is in.
It is,
All
man.
I'm gonna say.
All right. Here we go. We'll go Josh. He was the first one. Josh Sorrells. All right. So, see. All right, this will probably be one of the more difficult movie scores. Okay, so we got movie scores. Where is my open for this? Be a fun one. Y'all know how the game works. You're gonna hear a soundtrack, and these I try to pick as soundtracks from the movie. So typically in movie scores, you just hear like the instrumentals. These will be like a motion picture originals, and they are movies. They're songs that are tied to the movie. All right. So you're going to hear lyrics, very popular songs, some won Grammys, whatnot. All right. So you got to name the movie in which this song was in. And I watched this movie last night, and it's a gem. I forgot how much I love this movie. It's old school. Let's see who gets it. All right. First up, name the movie of which this song was the theme song or original soundtrack. If I can find my list. All right, here we go. And dang, where is it? Oh no. Did I not put it in here? Hold on. Hold on. I can pull it up in here. No, we got to do this one because I watched this last night. There it is. All right, y'all ready? It's gonna be loud at first, and then I'll turn it down. Name this movie.
Oh, Gangster Paradise by Coolio.
You know the song.
Highlander.
You're Big Z. You're in the ballpark. I'll tell you the plot. It's a teacher. Starts as a substitute, and she goes to teach this class. The class ends up being a class full of hooligans.
Jennifer Lopez, is that who it was?
It's starring Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh, Michelle Pfeiffer.
I know the movie. I can't think of the name.
I do too.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
She ended up teaching them poetry. They really got into it.
Yeah, I remember that.
The movie, no point awarded. Dangerous Minds. Dangerous Minds.
I would have got that, but I do remember this movie.
I remember.
I do too.
Great
But you know
movie.
what?
What was that, Big Z?
Well, they had a movie that was a parody of this.
Is that Birdman over her shoulder?
Birdman.
No.
Bird. Oh, you talking about the rapper? It does look like it. Hey, I watched. Hey, like I said, I watched this last night. Man, it's such a good movie. I got Ebony locked into it too. So no point awarded on the first one. All right, up next, name this movie. This one won a Grammy. Yeah, this one and an Oscar. Won a Grammy and an Oscar. All right, first one to name this movie.
8 Mile.
Josh comes in before the beat even drops. Let's go. 8 Mile. Y'all know the song. All right. You only got.
Yeah.
Now you hear it. All right.
It's a little weird, yeah.
Josh is up 1.
And Marshall Mathers, man.
M&M. All right. Dang, I forgot I got to get my scoreboard right.
Are you going to let it slip?
Oh. Josh, you about to lock in on this? How many times you listen to this before a workout or a game?
Too many times.
Yeah,
Way too many times.
Classic.
Josh will be blue. All right, here we go. Up next, name this movie. They're going to start getting a little bit more difficult. All right. And I'll say this next one, fellas. This song doesn't even go with this movie. All right. But it's a hit and it's a banger and it won Song of the Year. Doesn't go with the movie at all. And the music video is a little weird too. But very iconic. All right. You ready? Here we go. Name this movie.
Oh,
Seal.
Batman.
Banger.
Josh, Batman Forever. All right, there it is. This music video, Sil is on top of a building with a bat signal behind him, singing with his shirt open. For an action movie, really doesn't fit. All right, but I'm trying to think. Did y'all like this movie? It's not my favorite Batman movie.
Batman Forever.
Batman Forever. Jim Carrey as the Riddler. Tommy Lee Jones
just came out at a time of my childhood where I took all of it very serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all this like the toys and stuff that came out with it at McDonald's. And,
The McDonald's, they had the glass mugs with the characters on it. I have those downstairs actually.
Is that with Ivy?
Yep.
And,
Yep.
Caffeine will kill you.
All right, here we go. Y'all will get this one, I would say, fairly quick. Josh is dominating movie scores for the first time.
Josh has Shazam.
Whoa.
No way.
All right, here we go. Y'all all know this one.
sounds like
Ghostbusters.
Oh, Josh! Let's go! All right,
Hey, fellas, it's Friday. I came to play.
Josh ain't playing around. There we go. Josh is about to sweep movie scores. What does the world come to? Nice, Josh.
Great.
Who you
just
gonna
happen
call?
to be picking some movies that I watched.
Ray Parker sang this one for the Ghostbusters. All right, here we go. We got two more. We're rolling through them right now. Actually, we got one more. Last one right here. I'll be surprised if y'all get this one. Let's lock it in. Ready? This may be a little old school for y'all. Let's see what we got.
Saturday Night Fever.
I see you, Grant.
No,
Bringing it. Saturday Night Fever. Grant's on the board. Big Z is
man, that could be
super bad.
super bad.
No.
It could be dang. What's the night at the Roxbury?
Came from this soundtrack. Bee Gees almost did all of them from Saturday Night Fever. John Travolta holding it down. All right, here we go. Let's move on to birthdays. Great job, Josh, in a big-time lead. If Josh wraps up the week with a win, wow. Let's go. He really hasn't been competing much this week, but he's saving it all for the last day, all right? And I'll say this, when it comes to people getting their name out of the little bally thingy, Josh usually puts in a winner. Josh puts in a winner. All right, here we go. Celebrating birthdays today. Lock it in. All right, here we go. This person is, I want to say now, the highest earning actress when it comes to her roles in blockbuster movies of all time. This just happened a year and a half ago. She looks good in blue, and she also looks good in green. Nothing, huh? Okay, now we're about to get there. She starred in movies as Avatar. She starred in Guardians of the Galaxy. She was in Avengers.
Oh my god.
Scarlett Johansson.
It's the
She looks good in blue in Avatar.
Is it Zoe?
You about to lay it up for somebody.
Saldana.
Zoe Saldana. Correct. There you go.
Yeah.
Almost laid it up for him right there. Who's that? Grant? Grant's in the middle. All right. Zoe Saldana. How old is Zoe Saldana today?
She is 44.
Big Z.
47.
Josh.
46.
She is 48. Point Big Z. Oh, we got a little matchup now.
Dang.
All right, here we go. Celebrating a birthday today. This guy likes popping tags at the thrift store. Macklemore. Grant Cook, let's go. All right. It's tied up. It's tied up. All right, here we go. Macklemore, rapper. I think he won maybe a Grammy for that song, Poppin' Tags. Big Z, it's on you. How old is Macklemore today?
30.
Josh.
Ooh, what did he say?
30.
He said 30. I'd say Macklemore's 45.
Grant.
41.
No point awarded. He is 43, right in the middle. All right. Here we go. We got an audio clue. Audio clue for the next one. First to name this artist. Here we go. Name this artist. Banger. Come on. She's one of the original Laker girls. A judge on American Idol.
Paula Abdul.
Paula Abdul.
Yeah, dude, I could not think of it. I saw her face sitting on that American Idol panel. I could not think of her name.
Paula Abdul celebrating a birthday today.
I should have had that.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Josh, how old is Paula Abdul today?
She is 61.
Grant.
72.
Big Z.
They say it's time for Big Z phone to die.
It's about that time.
Come on, phone. I'm gonna say 60.
Josh, what'd you say?
61.
She's 64 today. All right, tied up. 4-4. Big Z. He's in the game, kinda. All right, here we go.
I don't have the lead right now. It's crazy.
This next person celebrating a birthday today. Basketball player. Good basketball player, but probably known for getting hit in the face at practice by Draymond Green. Plays for the Golden State Warriors.
Jordan Poole.
Josh, Jordan Poole. Yeah, you laid it up for him, Big Z. You laid it up.
You got to say their name, bro. You can't. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So it's like that.
Yeah. You didn't. You were searching for the first name.
You can't. You gotta be careful about laying it up for people. All right. Yeah. Jordan Poole. It is on. I think we're back around to Grant. Grant, how old is Jordan Poole today?
Jordan Poole is gonna be 29.
Big Z.
26.
Josh.
I say he's 33.
He is 27. Point goes to Big Z.
Wow.
He was young. I remember that.
I thought he's been in the league for a little bit now.
Josh is up 1 going into the last name. Grant's got 4. Josh got 5. Big Z's got 2. All right, here we go. The person celebrating a birthday next, arguably, in my opinion, was single-handedly pulled off one of the most difficult tasks in NBA history by single-handedly, in my opinion, winning an NBA Finals championship, taking down all the big names.
Jalen Brunson.
And this guy had one of the
Dirk.
most...
Dirk
Nowitzki. Gotta be Dirk
Nowitzki.
Dirk Nowitzki.
I think Josh got that in there.
You lying. No, you didn't.
I need both names.
I said both names.
You
I
said-
said Dirk, he said Nowitzki. I thought it was Cook. Then I said Dirk Nowitzki.
I think Josh got it, dude.
We're going to ask the chat. Chat.
Oh, hey, Josh used to lay up stuff for Grant all the time. All right,
I've
he's
had
learned.
a lot of layups. I've had a lot of layups I thought were going in and got blocked, and Grant dunked them.
He's learned. He's learned.
Well,
Oh man, Big Z, I'm not gonna lie. You've got two of them right. I've just needed the first and last name. All right, I've needed first. All right, all right. Here we go.
I'm going to look at the replay.
All right. You need this one on the nose, and it actually starts with Big Z. Big Z, how old is Dirk Nowitzki today? How about this?
49.
Okay.
49.
Josh.
He is 40. You said 49. It's pretty old. He had back problems when he was. I say he's 44.
Grant.
Oh, Josh, God.
47.
No point awarded. He's 48. 48.
I was going to pick that. Dang it, and I didn't do it.
48.
Oh, my gosh, dude. I was going to pick that. I swear I was like 48. Then I was like, I don't want to do it. 47.
Representing Taylor Roush. Last name in the hat. All right. Congratulations.
It's Friday, baby.
It is Friday. Josh pulls through on a Friday. Now, Josh, if you get the name out of the ball, that's something special. All right.
That's crazy.
So let me go ahead and put the rest of these in there. We got 5 balls in here.
It's kind of like playing pickup basketball with me. DJ hates this about me, but I might absolutely be trash all game long. And then at game point, I can throw up the most random shot,
Goes in.
and somehow it falls in.
Josh, I played with you in the hyper before.
Uh-oh.
What you trying to say?
I'm just saying, I saw you. hoop.
The last time I played basketball with you, I made you look like you're walking up Pinnacle Mountain.
Oh.
Well, I look like a champ then.
All right, here we go.
Pick these names.
All right, here we go. Buffy, you're going to be number 1. Hogs Eddie, you're number 2. Dennis, you're number 3. Jeremy, you're number 4. And Taylor, you are number 5. Let's go. All right, here we go. Let's roll it. Let's roll it. I mix them up. Now, up. That's green. Oh, man, my lid came open. No, we're good. We're good. That's blue. I thought I saw
Give it to
one.
me. Give me a white one. Give me a white one.
There's white. All
There
right.
it is. Taylor Roush.
It is number 4. That is Jeremy. Jeremy is number 4. Congratulations, Jeremy. Represented by Grant Cook. Grant Cook got him in there. Fun
All
stuff,
that
y'all.
Josh and Cook person one.
It's okay. It's because it's the price you pay.
All right, let's wrap it up, fellas. It's been fun. Y'all have a great weekend. Juneteenth, don't forget to celebrate. Tell a black person you love them. Yeah. You know, number love, Big Z. Number love.
We're gonna talk off air, DJ.
Oh, man. All right, y'all. That was fun. I'm DJ Williams. That is Big Z, Jamal Thomas in the house. We got Josh Throne and Grant Cook. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great weekend. Y'all are watching 4th and 5, the Morning Huddle.